Hey gang, so I'm here with Devereaux. He is a 7-year-old warm blood gelding, and he has been with us for a while, but he's only been able to be in really light work and really just to kind of keep him connected and keep him respectful and just the basic barn management kind of things, because he's been battling some health issues. And so, but we finally got the clear to bring him back into work gradually. And so he's been in some groundwork, like I said, and some light round pen stuff, but nothing really extensive that would get his respiratory system going too much. And so he's got to be a horse, which has been pretty good for him. But today was the first day we put a saddle on him in a while. And a lot of folks, particularly coming out of the winter time, you know, maybe you give your horses the winter off, maybe it's super, super hot where you're at, and maybe you give them July off, whatever the case may be. We've all probably been in an instance where we're bringing a horse back into work. And we have a video on what I do initially to bring a horse back into work here in the round pen. But also one of the concepts is that some people get a little worried about their horses bucking when they first bring them back into work. And that's something that never really concerns me. This guy today, we tacked him up, and I brought him right in here like he had been in work the whole time, you know, and I just tacked him up and sent him off, and he walked around real quietly, and he was real good at the trot, but when we asked him to canter, he got kind of tight. And the reason it doesn't concern me is the simple fact that I don't look too far, I don't look too deep into it initially, unless I see something. Like if I notice that the horse is having some issues, then we'll address those issues. But in this instance, and in many, 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 many instances, it's simply just the fact that your horse hasn't worn a saddle in a long time. So when you guys are bringing your horses back into work, don't get so freaked out all the time. If your horse does feel like they kind of need to buck a little bit. We always, even in starting colts, we don't like them to. We like to prepare them the best we can to where they feel like they don't have to. But we have to understand that they haven't worn a saddle on their back. They haven't had the cinches and the breast collar on them in a while. So they've got to get used to that feel again. And so, you know, guys, when you're bringing your horses back into work, if they feel like they need to do that. He's out here blowing bubbles because he's been enjoying the clover. But don't get too worried about it. If it persists and it goes on from day to day to day, then you might need to change up what you're doing. But I would anticipate even tomorrow that this guy would not. He may not even buck tomorrow. And he wasn't even a true buck. It was more like a huck around a little bit. But it was tightness, right? Something that we don't want to experience when we're on their back. So, guys, I hope you found this a little bit insightful. If you did, be sure to comment down below, click the like button, share with your friends, do all that good stuff. We greatly appreciate you guys being along for the journey. And go to Colton Woods Horsemanship /video-library, and you'll be able to have access to all of our free videos online, everything from groundwork, colt starting, Hackamore horse series, bridle horse series, Q&As, Monday morning motivations. We've got it all right there at coltonwoodshorsemanship.com. Click the education tab, go to videos, and you'll be right there. All right, guys, Colton Woods here. You guys take care.